Hi everyone, Mamit Chowdhury from Optimum Performance Solutions. This week's Wisdom Wednesday is inspired by the talk I was doing to a local council, and the council were basically focusing on ethnic minorities and our journeys and our inspiring stories throughout time to get us to what we are doing. It was very, very inspiring to be there and be a part of that. But here's one of the things that I was talking about is that we may well been labeled an ethnic minority. But when you look at it, we are all individuals and human beings, no matter what color, caste, creed, religion we are. We are all individual human beings that are actually all the same. The only thing is that we have a difference of a priority system from what's most important right down to what's least important, because this is fingerprint specific. And when we take a look at what our individual priorities are, and we take those other individuals that we may perceive to, they are the majority quantitatively. I don't disagree with that. They are, a majority, and we well may be a minority when you look at the labels of what is making us a minority. But in actuality, when we take those traits that we are perceiving in them, that we're admiring, and we look at those things that in our life that we might be too humble to admit that we have it in us, when we look at where we display and demonstrate this in our own lives, according to what's important to us, and similarly, we take those traits that we are resenting in them, that we might be too proud to admit that what we see in them we have, and we take those traits and we level the playing field. We see that we are both nice and mean, kind and cruel, giving and taking, all those traits that we are liking or disliking in this so-called majority. When we take those traits and actually own it within ourselves, where's the ethnic minority gone then? Because what you do see is just there are human beings that all have these over 4,600 traits. No matter what they look like, we all have those behaviors. And I've done this with many clients before, and also in my own life, where I've thought that there is a difference, and some people are getting favorite treatment because of the way that they are. And I've looked at, well, first of all, those things that I'm admiring in them that they're able to do and I'm not, because of my perception of maybe how I am, what I look like, what my background is. When I own those traits, it's just the way the universe works, is that because you value yourself, the world values you, and you attract those same opportunities, the same kind of individuals in your life, the same, mainly the opportunities, because a lot of people think they're not getting opportunities. And I have to say that during me growing up and seeing that, I've really realized that any opportunity, first of all, that I perceived that I should have got, I've looked and seen all the benefits of when I didn't and how that worked out perfectly. And I've also looked at the things that I have admired in other individuals, regardless of whatever their ethnic background is, and looked at, well, guess what? If I'm admiring it in them, I want to see where I do it so that I can level the playing field and attract the same opportunities and not put them on pedestals or not put them on pits because they're getting favorable treatment in my perception. Because you see, individuals are not, regardless of their background, are not here to be put on a pedestal or on a pit. They're here to be put in your hearts. And the prerequisite of loving yourself is loving other individuals, no matter what their background is.